Orcs in general are really good for tier 1 kind of plays. So
Hold on. Switch to this camera. Switch to Brian's camera. All right, go.
Orcs in general are pretty good for tier 1 play. That's really like what they're aimed at. So I'm thinking like levels 1 to 5, like this is going to be a major story arc. Like level 5, maybe 6, like is when you're going to fight like the big orc war chief. But to get there, you have to get through the kind of like little guys, the orcs on the way up. Maybe you have to deal with a couple of Eye of Grum's shaman on your way to getting to the war chief. So it's going to be kind of a protracted thing. You know, you start an adventure in a town. The town is kind of cut off from the rest of the nearest like cities. They don't have a lot of resources coming in. Maybe there's a blockade going on by these orcs.
Maybe they're worn down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the first couple of adventures are going to be like defend the town from a small raiding party, go and break down a blockade, those kind of like low level adventure ideas that like occur to most people. And it's going to build toward this orc war chief fight. He's probably got 2 Eye of Grumsh with him when you storm his stronghold. There's probably a dozen or so orcs there, so you're going to have to deal with like tactics. You're going to have to deal with stealth. You're going to have to deal with maybe some social encounters. Maybe you trick them somehow on the way to the orc war chief. And then when you defeat the orc war chief, you find out that he's been communicating with someone else through these Orcs. These Orcs are working for a more powerful enemy that's been secretly funneling resources to this orc tribe to develop risks and threats that draw attention away from this more powerful enemy's plans and methodologies and motives. So what is that more powerful enemy? I don't know. That's for you to decide.
A dinosaur.
It's an intelligent dinosaur that teleports and spits bees. I don't know. So that's how I'm using orcs. I'm using them as low level, like
cool,
like an arc.
Yeah. And that's, here's a great example. Orcs. Like if you just ask like what's the most common monster that you encounter in D&D? Orcs. But and it could be so much more interesting than just, all right, they attack you. All right, you kill them. They have this treasure. It's about the narrative. So hopefully this Monster Monday has been beneficial to you.
Yeah.
You found it enjoyable.